So, Rod, you mentioned holding these as collectibles, right? Not buying and selling them. When you look back at your investing experience, have you sold any NFTs that you've bought before? Have you held on to all of them? How much of a long-term focus do people need to have? Because as Alan said, it's only 2% of the people, right? There are, younger people that we haven't even begun to get this mainstream. It's not like where we are with phones, right? Everyone's got a phone stuck to them. That's not the case with NFTs. It's not the case with crypto. So how long do you give the collectible investing time horizon to mature?
I think it's dependent on the individual. I don't think you can say it as a whole, right? Some people are there to make short-term gains. Therefore, they'll hold it on and then they'll put it back into the marketplace right after they buy it in hopes of it gaining some type of value and for them to get a return on it,
Right.
almost like a day trader, right? But I don't see that. To answer your question, I've held on to every NFT that I've ever purchased, not for the sake of it like just growing in value, but for the sake of me liking it, right? I think that there has to be a larger connection, just like paintings, right? You buy paintings and artwork in itself, not for the sake of buying it and then flipping it, but buying it and enjoying it for the long term. And that's how I see things, is really for the long term. And as I mentioned before, that this has a utility in a community. And as Alan mentioned, I read on the website that this buying these NFTs is very much like having a membership, because you can then meet people in real life with the Yummy NFTs, and you will have I guess elevated access or private access to like events or like private gatherings, and maybe being able to be connected to other things in the long run. So
In
I
real life,
believe
it's
that
interesting. You mentioned events, private gatherings. So now all of a sudden
yes,
you're getting an in life, real person, social
yes.
opportunity here.
And
Yeah.
that is something that hasn't really been done on a large scale before
Yeah.
with the use of NFTs,
Yeah.
right? And I think that this is going to be the new way of interacting, with the world,
We
especially if it's something that cannot be replicated, cannot be duplicated. It is a
Mhm.
one-off piece.